Hey there, kaiju enthusiasts! Ever wondered what happens when humanity tries to match the might of nature's most powerful titan? Today, we're diving deep into the world of Mechagodzilla, the colossal mechanical doppelganger of Godzilla himself. From its awe-inspiring design to its devastating arsenal, Mechagodzilla has been a cornerstone of the Godzilla franchise and a subject of fascination for fans worldwide. In this video, we're going on an in-depth journey through Mechagodzilla's storied history, exploring its various incarnations, technical specs, and the pivotal role it plays in the kaiju universe. We'll dissect its battles, analyze its impact on the genre, and even delve into some fan theories that might just blow your mind. Mechagodzilla first burst onto the scene in the 1974 classic Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, directed by Jun Fukuda. Conceived during a time when the Godzilla franchise was exploring new directions, Mechagodzilla was introduced as an alien weapon created by the Black Hole Planet 3 aliens, also known as the Simians. Their goal? To conquer Earth using a mechanical monster engineered to mimic and ultimately defeat Godzilla. The introduction of Mechagodzilla marked a significant shift in the series. It wasn't just another monster for Godzilla to battle. It was a reflection of technological advancement and a commentary on the increasing mechanization of society during the 1970s. The Metal Titan stood as a formidable adversary, equipped with an array of weapons that pushed Godzilla to his limits. Fast forward to the Heisei era, Mechagodzilla was reimagined in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, 1993, as a creation of the United Nations Godzilla Countermeasures Center, UNGCC. This time, humanity took the reins, constructing Mechagodzilla as a defensive measure against Godzilla's rampages. Incorporating futuristic technology, including synthetic diamond coatings and plasma grenades, this iteration highlighted the relentless human pursuit of control over nature through advanced science. The Millennium series saw yet another transformation with Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, 2002, and its sequel, Godzilla Tokyo SOS, 2003. Here, Mechagodzilla, dubbed Kiryu, was built using the skeletal remains and DNA of the original 1954 Godzilla. This biological integration introduced a psychological dimension to the character, as Kiryu grappled with the lingering memories and instincts of its organic predecessor. Each incarnation of Mechagodzilla not only brought new design elements and abilities, but also echoed the evolving technological anxieties and ethical questions of its time. From alien invaders wielding mechanical beasts to humanity's own creation turning rogue, Mechagodzilla's history is as rich and complex as the franchise itself. Mechagodzilla's design is a fusion of industrial aesthetics and intimidating presence. Standing roughly 120 meters tall in its most recent forms and weighing up to 150,000 metric tons, it's a behemoth of steel and circuitry. The original 1974 design featured a rigid, angular silhouette with riveted armor plates, missile ports, and a menacing, expressionless visage, emphasizing its extraterrestrial origins. In the Heisei era, designers introduced smoother lines and bulkier armor to reflect advancements in technology and to give Mechagodzilla a more robust appearance. The inclusion of dorsal fins akin to Godzilla's added a visual connection between the two titans. The Millennium series Kiryu brought a sleek, almost aerodynamic form, with organic elements woven into the mechanical framework. The addition of the Zero Cannon on its chest and the Maser Blade attachments showcased a blend of offensive capabilities and modern engineering design principles. Mechagodzilla is arguably one of the most heavily armed kaiju in existence. Its arsenal varies by iteration but consistently includes a staggering array of weaponry. In the original films, it boasted space beams fired from its eyes, capable of immense destruction. Finger missiles launched from its hands, and tow missiles from its feet allowed for simultaneous multi-directional attacks. The Heisei Mechagodzilla introduced the Mega Buster, a powerful laser cannon emitted from its mouth, and the Plasma Grenade, a chest-mounted weapon harnessing residual energies from enemy attacks. Additional weaponry included shock anchors, cables that delivered high-voltage electricity to immobilize foes. Kiryu brought cutting-edge armaments like the Absolute Zero Cannon, capable of freezing targets at the molecular level, effectively disintegrating them. Auxiliary weapons such as wrist-mounted Maser cannons and a back-mounted jetpack for enhanced mobility rounded out its offensive and defensive systems. Despite its formidable capabilities, Mechagodzilla isn't without flaws. The original Mechagodzilla was vulnerable to magnetic forces. Godzilla exploited this by creating a magnetic field, causing mechanical failures. Energy consumption poses a significant issue. The sheer power required to operate its weapon systems can lead to overheating or temporary shutdowns. In Kiryu's case, the integration of Godzilla's DNA meant that the mech occasionally experienced memory recalls or emotional responses from the original Godzilla, leading to operational instability. Control systems have been compromised in various films, whether by enemy interference or internal malfunctions, demonstrating that even the most advanced technology can falter. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, 1974, marked Mechagodzilla's cinematic debut, captivating audiences with its innovative concept and high-stakes action. The film begins with a prophecy foretelling destruction, soon realized when a rampaging Godzilla attacks Japan. However, when the real Godzilla emerges to challenge this imposter, it's revealed that the menace is actually Mechagodzilla in disguise. The battle scenes between Godzilla and Mechagodzilla set new standards for the genre. Practical effects, pyrotechnics, and suitmation were used creatively to depict the intense combat. Mechagodzilla's evolution mirrors the technological and thematic shifts within the franchise. In Terror of Mechagodzilla, 1975, it returned with upgrades, controlled by a mad scientist seeking revenge, a storyline that delved into human fallibility and obsession. The Heisei era's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 reintroduced Mechagodzilla as a human-made weapon, emphasizing themes of defense and the ethics of creating such destructive technology. Enhanced with futuristic armaments and piloted by skilled operators, this version showcased humanity's relentless drive to overcome natural threats. In Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Godzilla Tokyo SOS, the Kiryu saga explored the psychological aspects of weaponizing biological remnants. Kiryu's internal struggle between its mechanical directives and the vestiges of Godzilla's soul added emotional depth to the character. These films highlighted the consequences of tampering with life and death, and the unintended repercussions of merging technology with biology. Mechagodzilla's most recent appearance in Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021, brought a modern twist. Created by Apex Cybernetics, this Mechagodzilla was controlled using the neural pathways of King Ghidorah's severed head. The film explored contemporary concerns about artificial intelligence, loss of control over technology, and corporate overreach. The clashes between Mechagodzilla and Godzilla are the stuff of legend, each battle pushing both titans to their limits. In their inaugural fight in 1974, Mechagodzilla's overwhelming firepower initially had Godzilla on the ropes, but the king of the monsters eventually harnessed a magnetic force to disrupt Mechagodzilla's systems. In Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, the stakes were higher with both combatants upgraded. Mechagodzilla's advanced weaponry, including the plasma grenade and shock anchors, inflicted severe damage. However, Godzilla's nuclear pulse and regenerative abilities turned the tide. Their showdown in Godzilla against Mechagodzilla added an emotional layer. Kiryu hesitated to finish off Godzilla due to the genetic memories of its biological components. In Godzilla vs. Kong, Mechagodzilla nearly defeated Godzilla, leveraging speed, agility, and relentless aggression. The mechanical titan's use of missile barrages and energy beams showcased a ferocity that even Godzilla struggled against. It was only through the combined efforts of Godzilla and Kong that Mechagodzilla was ultimately defeated. Beyond Godzilla, Mechagodzilla has faced off against other formidable kaiju. In Godzilla Tokyo SOS, Kiryu battles both Godzilla and Mothra. The inclusion of Mothra adds aerial dynamics to the combat, forcing Mechagodzilla to adapt to new attack patterns and strategies. In various comics and novels, Mechagodzilla encounters monsters like Rodan and Gigan. These battles often explore the limitations of Mechagodzilla's programming. Mechagodzilla's influence extends into a vast array of merchandise that delights collectors and casual fans alike. High-quality figures from brands like SH Monster Arts and Nika capture the intricate details of each Mechagodzilla iteration. Limited edition collectibles such as die-cast models and special color variants often become sought-after items in the collector's market. Mechagodzilla's presence isn't confined to films. It has made significant waves in other media. Video games like Godzilla Save the Earth and Godzilla Unleashed feature Mechagodzilla as a playable character, each with unique abilities and movesets that honor its on-screen powers. In literature, Mechagodzilla appears in novels and manga that expand on its backstory and explore alternative narratives. The inception of Mechagodzilla was driven by a desire to innovate within the Godzilla franchise. Special effects director Teruyoshi Nakano and designer Tomoyuki Tanaka aimed to create a formidable adversary that contrasted with the organic forms of previous kaiju. The mechanical design allowed for new types of storytelling and visual effects. The production team faced challenges in constructing a suit that was both mobile and visually striking. Early suits were heavy and cumbersome, requiring suit actors like Kazunari Mori to perform under strenuous conditions. For the Heisei and Millennium series, advancements in materials and animatronics enabled more intricate designs. Remote-controlled elements allowed for facial expressions and weapon deployment without necessitating excessive physical strain on suit actors. Special effects have been crucial in bringing Mechagodzilla to life. In the Showa era, practical effects reigned supreme. Miniature cityscapes were meticulously crafted for destruction scenes, while pyrotechnics simulated weapon effects. The Monsterverse utilized cutting-edge CGI, rendering Mechagodzilla with incredible detail. The use of advanced particle effects, realistic lighting, and intricate mechanical animations created a believable and imposing titan. Mechagodzilla has sparked numerous fan theories over the years. One prevalent theory suggests that the consciousness of the original Godzilla could eventually merge with Mechagodzilla, creating a hybrid entity with unparalleled power, a concept that tantalizes fans with possibilities for future storylines. Fans also theorize about the ethical implications of Mechagodzilla's AI development. As technology advances within the films, could Mechagodzilla gain sentience? Mechagodzilla remains a towering figure in the kaiju genre, a symbol of humanity's technological ambitions and the complexities that come with them. Its enduring legacy continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the timeless battle between nature and machine. Thanks for joining this deep dive into Mechagodzilla's world.